This is the first in a 16-part series of the building of a custom Mockingbird guitar by Cochise Guitars. This first episode will be unboxing this guitar kit that was sent to me by one of my clients. He basically always wanted a Mockingbird guitar. He was never really happy with what BC Rich was offering, and to be honest with you, I don't think he really wanted to spend $2,500 to $3,500 for a guitar that he knew I could probably duplicate for a lot less. So I'm looking at the body, I'm looking at the neck, and the first thing that I noticed on the neck were two big blemishes in the rosewood fingerboard. One line, it looks like somehow when they were putting the frets in, they cut a line into the rosewood, and there was a big dent in the fingerboard somewhere around the 9th fret. So I looked at it. It's not a bad kit. The bound fingerboard is fairly well implemented, and I thought the inlays were halfway decent. Some of them were a little full of glue, but I was able to clean that up. But what I'm doing here is an old trick I learned years ago, to where you can steam the rosewood and get it to kind of swell up and kind of fill in the majority of those blemishes. So that's always my first step when I'm trying to repair something like this, is to do the least invasive method I can think of to try to repair the fretboard. And it did a little bit, but not enough. It helped a lot with this gouge, but with the dent, it was a little bit worse. So what I'm doing here is a process where I take a razor blade and I actually shave off some of the rosewood, and I mix it with super glue, and I fill in the crack that's in the fretboard. And then once it hardens, I'll be able to sand it back and fill it in, so you'll never feel that dent or the scratch that was in the fingerboard. And it's a little bit of a process, but it's not that much work. It's just not very hard to do, really, to be honest with you. You just have to kind of know what you need as far as the mix between how much rosewood dust and super glue to make a good patch. But while I was doing this and I was looking at the fretboard, and the paint job that he desired is a black metallic iridescent paint job, I thought to myself, and this is the result. You can barely see the scratch at the bottom of the below the position marker. I thought to myself, I said, you know what? Maybe we should do something a little different here and try to embellish this fretboard. But I was happy with the way those repairs turned out. So in episode 2, we're going to get a little bit deeper and try to take this guitar to another level. And I hope to see you then.